What's going on, guys? It's Brandon, or teslaflex, and today I'm here with my Model Y Performance, and in this video I'll be going over 10 Model Y accessories that I just can't live without. So let's get into it. Before I get started, I want to thank the sponsor of this video, Magback, and it actually happens to be the first accessory I'll be going over, so let's get into it. So starting off with the rim case from Magback, what you see is essentially a case for your Tesla's rim. And I can even open up one of these boxes right here and bring it closer. You essentially get 10 different pieces of this and then one that goes right here. And as you can see, I've even gone out of my way to curb my Tesla's rim today, right on this one, so I can show you just how easy it is to replace it. The great part about the rim case is that it's super easy to install, and it's even easier to replace these pieces, so it's an amazing DIY project that you can do in your own garage. This is a great way to protect your rims, and like I just said, I even curbed my rim right here. You can see there's a scratch on here, and if this rim case wasn't here, that would have been on the actual rim. So it's really nice that it protected that. But let me just show you just how easy it is to swap this out. So right here I have a new piece, and I've already taken the adhesive off the back. So I'll set this aside right here. All I have to do with this piece that's included with the rim case is go right here, pop it off right here, and it should come right off. Here we go. I can set that aside. And then here's the brand new one with the adhesive already off. And you might notice there is that protective layer on there. Doesn't look too great, but it's still protecting the edge of the rim. So all I have to do is pop this on like this. You'll hear a click. And then here's the tricky part. You want to kind of almost pop the other one out just slightly so you can slide this in. But now it's on and it looks brand new. So it's super easy to install this rim case. Don't forget to use code teslaflex15 to save 15% on your rim case and all other Magback products. And I of course have my own landing page on there, which is linked directly in the description below. So go check out Magback right now, and of course code teslaflex15. Thanks again for Magback sponsoring this video. Let's get on to the next accessory. The next must-have accessory we have is floor mats, and these are specifically from 3D Max Spider. And fun fact, I actually bought 3D Max Spider floor mats on my very first Tesla back in 2019. They didn't give them to me or anything. I bought them because I thought they were high quality, and I have not looked back. My Model 3 has these mats, my Model X had them, my Model S had them. So I really enjoy them, and they're really great. So right here we have a cargo mat. The nice part about this is it has a fold right here. So you can actually just fold that up if you do need to open this area. And if you look closely right here, you can see that these are seat backs. So when I fold these seats down, like this, it gives me a lot of covered space. So if I have a lot of big loads to put in the back of the Model Y, maybe some like dirt, that kind of stuff, it helps protect it. Anything that would kind of get all over the place. It really does help keep the interior, especially the trunk area, clean. We also have, of course, the back seat passenger mats. So this is all one piece, and it covers really a lot of stuff. So if you come closer, you can actually see right around here, it fits perfectly. It even has a little raised area. So if you do get like muddy feet, snow, slush, any of that, it's super easy to clean up, and it doesn't get into the carpet. And of course, in the front, these are probably the floor mats you're gonna use the most. They of course fit perfectly, and they go up onto the edge. So if you look on that side, actually, you can see on the passenger side how it just goes right up there, and it goes up top and right here. I do wish they went a little bit wider, but I don't think that's even possible with the way that they fit. It would make it a little bit more complicated. But overall, these are amazing floor mats, and whatever Tesla I get next will for sure have these floor mats. So while we're up front, let me show you one more accessory that you might not have even seen. It's actually right here. It's the under-seat storage, and right here I just have two little Model 3 die casts from Tesla. But the nice part about them is that it slides right underneath the seat, and it actually does solve another issue with the Model Y. So let me show you that real quick. So one of the biggest issues with the Model Y that I'm sure a lot of you have dealt with if you own a Model Y, or if you're buying a Model Y you might deal with, is with the under seat. This Model Y uses the legacy Model 3, we're now calling it, uses the same seats that the Model 3 used, and it's on risers. So there's a problem. If you look over here, for one, you can see me down here if you put the camera close enough. So I'm literally right here. And one issue I immediately noticed when I bought my first Model Y back in 2021 was that I had a water bottle up front. You accelerate, boom. Anything else, boom. Now imagine if that was in the driver's seat and it got stuck underneath one of the pedals. That's the real issue. So this actually does solve the issue, and it gives you some extra storage. So like I said, it just slides right in like that. So now, if this is just rolling around up here, you can see it's not going back. It will just go right here. So that's pretty great. And I'll even show from the back that you cannot really push it through. All it would really do is just get stuck I have to push it really hard, but yeah, it really does help. So these are also linked in the description below. Let's go on to the next accessory. Next up, we have two accessories actually from the same company, Fantic. This right here is the Fantic V8 Mate Vacuum, and this is the Fantic X8 Apex Tire Inflator. So we'll be showing this first. Let's get into it. So this is a super portable vacuum, and the nice part about it is it charges via USB-C, and they have this extension, so you can just pop this right on, and we can actually vacuum something. So let's vacuum right up here. So to turn this on, you first press the power button, and if you press this top button, it actually makes it a lot more powerful. So we'll have that, and we'll just start vacuuming up some of this stuff. It gets a good amount of it. You can see it's picking up a lot of it. It's not super great with pet here, but there is an attachment for that. But this is just super great if you're just supercharging and you want to clean the inside of your car real quick. This is perfect. And like I said, it charges via USB-C, which means you can actually plug this into your Tesla's USB-C ports to charge it. Moving on to the Fantic X8 Apex, we have the tire inflator right here. So we can basically just plug this right on, if I can actually twist it on right on the right side, and it twists on super easily. I like to do it like this, just because you have a lot more leverage. And then once it's on securely, all you have to do is grab your tire right here, twist your valve stem cap off as you normally would, and then this piece will just pop right on. All you gotta do is twist it. You might lose a tiny bit of air, but of course you're inflating the tire, so account for that. Just add a little bit more air before you unplug it. Now you just hold it down, turn it on, and I'm actually full battery. It's showing I have 39 psi and I need to get to 45, so I just press it one more time, and you can just leave it right here, let it do its thing for a couple minutes, and usually takes about maybe 10 minutes a tire from completely flat to fill up. So maybe if you had to fill all 4 of your tires from nothing, then it would take about 40 minutes, but this is great for just minor adjustments. Of course, if you schedule Tesla service, they always do it for you, but this is great for road trips, or if you do have a flat tire, it also helps a lot, because that way you don't have to get a super expensive tire repair kit, or have to deal with just not being able to get somewhere. The great part about the Fantic X8 Apex is that once it does hit its target PSI, it will shut off like you're about to see real quick. So it just hit 45, give it a few more seconds, and it should turn off automatically. I'm sorry for the noise. Obviously, you're not gonna be recording a video when you're filling your tires up, so not a huge deal. It's not super loud. So once it hits 45, it shuts off just like this, and then you can just twist this off quickly that we don't lose that much air, and it's already off. Get your valve stem and pop it back on. And look at that, that probably took me 5 minutes to get it up to 45 PSI, so pretty good. And I still have 3 battery bars left, which means I could just do this to all 4 if I really need to. So check this out in the description below, of course. Let's move on to the next accessory. So next up, we have the hand show powered sunshade. And one thing I love about this is that it completely covers the roof glass. I mean, the Model Y roof glass is amazing. It's one giant piece of glass, but if you have a little kids or a baby and you don't want the sun shining on them, it doesn't really give that much heat, but it does do a lot of brightness. And if you don't want it like shining directly in their faces, this is perfect. So all I have to do to actually close it is press this right here, and you can see from right here, it slowly closes, and there's really no like fast speed. They're all about the same no matter which one you buy, but this is just a great thing to have in the Model Y, and that's also perfect if you're just gonna be letting the car sit for a while. You don't wanna get too much sun in here. It does keep the car a little bit cooler if you use a sunshade in the front, and then if I wanna open it up, I press this button one more time, and it automatically opens it, and it's honestly pretty nice. I mean, I personally keep it closed a lot, especially if I like take this car to the gym. I don't have to worry too much about heat getting in, and it's a lot easier to cool down because it's not as super hot. It also blends in really nicely with the headliner right here. So this is just the typical Tesla gray headliner they do, but this right here is pretty much perfect match. So it looks like it's part of the car and almost like it's stock, and it's super easy to install. I'll have the installation video linked right here, of course. And there's actually one more thing about this sunshade I wanted to show you, so let me hop to the back. So if you are in the back or someone's in the back and they want to close the sunshade, they don't have to reach all the way forward to close it. There's actually an additional button rack here. It works the exact same. I'd say the only potential issue is like if you have little kids and they're just like pressing this back and forth, but you just tell them it ejects it from the car and you're all good. But this will be linked in the description below as well. Let's move on to the next Tesla accessory. Next up, we have a couple accessories from Spigen, starting off with the center console organizer. This is a great way because, Tesla, this is how you get the car. Just like a pit, and you can even see in here, it's pretty much a pit just inside here. But this is a console organizer, and the great part about it, you have a spot for your sunglasses, some spot for chapstick, spot for maybe coins or, maybe cola, or I have this little USB in here, so lots of options what you can do with it. It pops right in like that, but what I really like is that I can slide this back and still reach under here to grab things. We also have this sunshade made by Spigen as well. One thing you might notice about it is it's Velcroed right onto the side. So there's a little Velcro patch right here, so it fits right on the carpet. That way when you're not using it, it's not sliding around the car, cups right off. So all you gotta do is open it up, and then it pops right out. It's super easy to unfold. And then you wanna find the part that has this little Velcro piece right here, and you just open it up. You can do the silver side or the black side. Silver is usually best for summer. Black is usually best for winter if you want to keep the car warmer. But you just slide it right in like this, and then you can even, I do this, usually I just put these down and then you Velcro this. And I guess you could take this off, but these are, I'd say, pretty necessary to make it work right. But as you can see, it takes away a lot of the lighting. I don't know if it got too dark in here, but it's great for just kind of keeping everything a lot cooler. And you know, in combination with the hand show powered sunshade, it does get pretty dark in here. So if you're storing the car outside for an extended period of time, this would definitely be great. And the sunshade is just as easy to put away. All you do is fold the visors up like this, unvelcro, and then you can just slide it over. Hopefully no one's in your passenger seat. You grab it from either corner like this, and you just quickly fold it like that. You got it circular again, and now it pops right into the carrying case, just like that. And then we have a Velcro to keep it closed atop, and then again, pop it right on here and it sticks on there. It doesn't fly around when you're driving. I use both the console organizer and this sunshade in my Model 3 and Y. Great products. Of course, check them out in the description below. Let's move on to the next Tesla accessory. Next up, we have this drying towel from Blackline, and it's a pretty big towel actually. You basically just throw it on the car. I'll have some footage right here showing just how easy it is to do. You essentially throw it on the car and then you just pull it and it leaves the car dry. And the nice part about it is if you have a Model 3 or Y, this will easily dry the car with one single towel. It can hold up to a gallon of water, and then you just wash it with your regular detergent. There's nothing special you have to do. I think it's like warm setting and then low heat, and you can use this so many times. These are my favorite drying towels. These are the ones that I've been using for the last almost 2 years now, and I'm really happy with them. I have about 4 of them. That way I can get some of them dirty and not worry about it, but they last a pretty long time. I believe this is my oldest one actually, and it still looks pretty much new, so it's pretty good to see. This will of course be linked in the description below with everything else, but let's move on to the next Tesla accessory. Next up, we have another accessory that's so simple you might not have even noticed it, but it does have a huge impact, especially right here on the rear doors. They are, of course, mud flaps. These are from Base Nor. They go right here, super easy to install. And what this does is it protects a lot of the dirt and grime from coming this way and coming back here, because right here on the Model Y is a super high impact area. So if you don't protect that, it will really chip out the paint. Even my wrap has sustained a tiny amount of damage, but it's a lot less than it would have if I didn't have mud flaps. They have it on the rear wheels as well, or the rear area as well. And they're just really great for keeping all the dirt, dust, snow, rain, just keeping it a lot cleaner and protecting your car's paint. And finally, we have our last Tesla accessory. These are the sexy buttons, or customizable buttons, I like to call them, from Enhance Auto. And these essentially allow you to customize your Tesla in so many different ways, including opening your glove box, changing your drive mode acceleration, regenerative braking, controlling your media, opening your charge port, and folding your mirrors, and so many more things with the Commander. So let me just show you how easy it is to install this. So inside the box, we have 4 buttons, and they are actually spelling out S3XY, pretty cool. And then you also have these stickers that you can put on these buttons to help label them so you know what they do. And then when you open this up a little bit more, you have, I have the black and white kit. So this actually comes with some pieces you can replace to make the buttons black and white. And right here we have the connection that will go in here. And this is the Commander inside this little bag. And this is essentially what allows your phone to connect to the car and give it commands. And then we also get this little pry tool, which I'll be using right now to pry this open. So I first start by putting the passenger seat up all the way. That way I can access this panel a little bit easier. Then all you have to do is get right back here. And I don't even think I made that much easier for myself, but I can pop it right there. And it's held on my clip, so it's pretty easy to get off, just like that. And then the next, we have to actually turn off the car. So I'm going down to, I believe, safety, if I can get it right this time. Yes, power off. Just in case, it's not a huge deal if you do it while it's working. It just might mess with some of the center console area. Then I have this cable right here. It looks pretty scary, I know. You pull this right here, and then it just simply disconnects like that. And now we grab this piece right here, and we basically just plug and play. So we just plug this part in right here, and then this just pops right in. like so. And now we have this little plug, which we're going to plug the Commander into. Plugs in just like that. And it already has power, so that's great. Now I'll need to get my phone to get into the app. So right here, you see I have my microwave, my Model 3. I just click Add New Tesla. I can even choose Y. I'm going to actually name it Mando Jr., just like the car's name. Click OK. And now when I go onto here and back out of the settings, I can go to Commander. Click Connect the New Commander, and it'll start searching and connecting. And there we go. So right here I have my Y, because I have a Model Y. I'll pair that button first. All you have to do is go into the Buttons tab and then click Add Sexy Button. And then just hold down right here. And it's success. We are connected. So now I can actually name this one and I can figure out what to do. So right now it's actually linked to the glove box. So if you show that up there, when I press this, it should pop the glove box right open. But you can also change that. So you delete that and then you can click add another action. So let's go ahead and let's start to open the trunk. Okay. So save action. And there we go. So we can go back out and check this out. So right here, if I press this Y, here we go. It opens the trunk for me, which is really great. If I press it again, it closes the trunk. So it's really great. And you can customize this so many different ways right here. You can have it pop the front door, pop the back door, pop any door, pop the front, like the glove box we just showed. Change acceleration modes. You can toggle it between different modes. You can even have it set in autopilot. So if you don't want to have to constantly touch the stalks or your button on the steering wheel, you can do that as well. And then there's just so many different options. Like this one, you can have open a charge port, preconditioning. So this is actually a great one. If you're going to a non-Tesla charger and you want to precondition your battery, you can just set that up and then click a button to precondition. It makes it a lot faster charging because the battery will be ready for prep. But overall, these buttons are super helpful and can be used for so many different things. I have these installed in both my Model Y now and my Model 3 Performance, and I truly do enjoy them. They are super nice, and there's also a bunch of cloud functions you can do as well that I have done with my Model 3, kind of like holding my door at a certain angle like you see in one of my shorts, where it pops the front open for me. So you can really customize your Tesla, and it doesn't void the warranty. It's really just kind of reading signals and sending signals. So it's pretty straightforward, nothing too complicated. Yeah, so that was all for the sexy buttons, and we will wrap this up and maybe throw a few bonus accessories in for this video. To wrap this video up, I have 2 more bonus Tesla accessories. One of these I use all the time, and I'm sure you've seen plenty of TikToks and shorts on. This is the Karen lock, and what it does is essentially goes over the tip of the charging cable or the charging adapter. That way someone can't unplug it, because there's a little clip on the J1772 plug that essentially, when this isn't on, someone can just unplug your Tesla. It's the worst thing ever, but this prevents the clip from being undone. And of course, when you, the Tesla owner, gets back, it's super easy. All you have to do is essentially just click unlock charge port and just pull it out, take the Karen lock off. But super minor accessory, but it's really helpful, and it has prevented my Tesla from being unplugged before. And I see a lot of people's Teslas being unplugged just by like people that hate Teslas, or even people with Teslas that want to charge theirs instead. So this is definitely something worth investing in. Pretty good price too. And then we have the Snow Joe. Now this is actually not going to be super easy for me to show because it's the fall right now. There's really no snow. But I've had this, actually, this is one of my oldest Tesla accessories. I've had it since 2019 after like the first snow, my first Model 3. This slides right on, or turns right on, and then you can pop this piece on as well. Super straightforward to set up. And then we have a third piece right here. So if you do park your Tesla outside, or I guess any car really, you can just do this to pull the snow off. And like this, you don't need very long arms, you don't have to be super tall. You're essentially just using this to go off. And the nice part about it is that it's actually a styrofoam material instead of regular like brush or even metal or plastic. So it won't scratch your paint as much or as easily. And I would still recommend maybe not going hard on the paint, but this won't like leave super bad swirl marks like it would with a brush. You can find both of these bonus Tesla accessories in the description below, along with every other Tesla accessory I covered in this video. And again, thank you to Magbach for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to use code teslaflex15 to save 15% on your rim case and any Magbach products. That's pretty much all for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and also let me know down in the comments what your favorite Tesla accessory you saw in this video was, or if you have any questions about any of the accessories I mentioned, or if there's any Tesla accessories you would like to see me highlight in future videos. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.